Good morning, students. How are you? Great. Better today we shall discuss the statement sums of two variable linear equations. We have already done different methods to solve these kind of sums. So let us begin with the statement sums. Okay, so here is the first sum. But there are two stations A and B, and distance between these two stations is 160 kilometer. Clear? Distance between two stations is 160 kilometer. Now what happens? One car starts from station A, and at the same time second car starts from the B. Now both the cars, they are moving in the same direction. So while they are moving in the same direction, they meet after 8 hours. So here somewhere after 8 hours they meet. This is first case. And what happens in the second case? Now these two cars from the same stations, they start moving in the opposite direction. That means one car starts from A and moves to B, and the other car starts from B and moves towards A. So in this case, after 2 hours, they meet somewhere here. We have to find what is the speed of the car which starts from A, and what is the speed of another car that starts from B. Okay, so let us begin with, suppose car which starts from A is having the speed x kilometer per hour, and the second car which starts from B is having the speed y kilometer per hour. So beta, as I told you, they move in the same direction and they meet after 8 hours. That means this car is running for 8 hours. This car is also running for 8 hours. Okay, so now see, here is one formula. S is equal to ut, that is distance is equal to velocity, that is speed here, into time. Using this formula, S1 means how much distance is covered by car which is starting from the A. U means speed, how much it is, x, and how much time it took, 8 hours into 8, that is 8x kilometer. So distance covered by car which starts from A is 8x kilometer, and similarly distance covered by the car which starts from B is, that it will be S2 8y kilometer. Clear? So 8x is the distance covered by the car from A, and 8y is the distance by the car which started from B. Now here is one very important thing. Just see, car A first covered this 160 kilometer, then it met with the car which started from B. That means simply beta, the car from A covered 160 kilometer extra. Clear? So by this statement what we get? 8x equal to 8y plus 160. Here it is the first equation. Clear? So this distance is 160 kilometer more than 8y. Okay. What happens in second case? Beta, S1 distance covered by the car started from A. This is the speed, this is the time, 2x kilometer, and S2 is equal to 2y kilometer. Now let us see. Sum of the distance is covered by this car, sum of the distance is covered by this car, so total distance is covered 160 kilometer. Okay, clear beta? So then according to the statement, 2x plus 2y is equal to 160. This is the second equation. Okay, so first equation was 8x, I have brought 8y here, 8y is equal to, yes, is equal to 160. Okay, to solve these two equations, from here beta we simply get x plus y is equal to 80 on dividing by 2. Here we get x minus y is equal to 20 on dividing by 8. Now it is quite simple beta to solve further. Add them, what we get? 2x is equal to 100. So x is equal to 100 by 2, 50. That is 50 kilometer per hour. So that means the car which started from A is having the speed 50 kilometer per hour. Now what we shall do? Better put the value of x, say in this equation, what we get? 50 plus y is equal to 80. So y is equal to 80 minus 50 is equal to 30 kilometer per hour. So now the car which started from B is having the speed 30 kilometer per hour, and the car which started from A is having the speed equal to 50 kilometer per hour. Clear? Good. Okay beta. So let us do the second sum. What is given in this statement? See, a person, Abdul, is traveling a total distance 500 kilometer. In first case, 300 kilometer is covered by train and the rest 200 kilometer is covered by the taxi. Okay, so while doing this, or simply while covering this 500 kilometer in this way, he took 11 by 2. Okay, 11 by 2 means 5 hours and 30 minutes. Clear? In second case, he traveled 260 kilometer by the train and 240 kilometer by the taxi. So when he did this, he took 6 minutes more than the earlier one. So that's why, but I got it 11 by 2, that is the initial time, added 6 by 10, that is 6 minutes. So it came 28 by 5 hours. So here there are two cases. In first case, the 500 kilometer was covered in 11 by 2 hours. In second case, the same distance, that is 500 kilometer, is covered by 28 by 5 hours. We have to find the speeds of the train as well as of the taxi. So let us do. So how we do it? Better let the speed of train x kilometer per hour. Let the speed of taxi y kilometer per hour. So using the same formula, beta, s is equal to ut. So if we want to get time, it is s upon u. So according to this, beta, 300 kilometer covered by train. So that is 300 kilometer divided by velocity. So how much it is? X plus 200 by y is equal to 11 by 2. Clear? In second case, 260 upon x, 240 upon y is equal to, so what we get here, 28 by 5. Now we are having one equation and two equations. We have to solve these two equations. Okay, let us begin how to solve these kind of equations. Okay, so here beta, you see this is 1 upon x, this is 1 upon y. So what we do in these kind of sums, let 1 upon x equal to a, 1 upon y is equal to b. So when we put these values, the equation will become like 300a plus 200b is equal to 11 by 2, and here 260a 240b is equal to 28 by 5. Clear? So proceeding, beta, first of all multiply with 2 so that this denominator will be cancelled. So what we get? 600a plus 400b is equal to 11. Similarly, beta, multiply with 5, what we get? 1300a 1200b is equal to 28. So as beta we have done the elimination method, it is suitable here to use. Better simply multiply this equation by 3. We shall get 1200. So here is already 1200. So multiply this equation by 3. What we get? We are multiplying this by 3. 1800a plus 1200b is equal to 33. Now this is vanished. So here these are the same beta. So subtract them. Minus, minus, minus. This cancels. So what we get? Minus 500A is equal to minus 5. So this minus minus goes. A is equal to 5 upon 500. That is 1 upon 100. So A means what beta? A means what? 1 upon x. So therefore, 1 upon x is equal to 1 upon 100. So therefore, x is equal to 100 kilometer per hour. Okay. So similarly, beta, either you put the value of x and get the value of y, or you can use the elimination method again. So by using elimination method again, you will come to know the value of b first, then you will get the value of y. Clear? Good. So now let us do the third sum. Very important, beta. What is given here? Beta, there is one work, there is one task which is to be completed. So how is this done? There are two cases. In first case, if beta 8 men and 12 boys, they work together, then this task is completed in 5 days. And if 6 men and 8 boys, they work together, and the same task is then completed in 7 days. Now the question is, how long or how many days will be taken by man alone, and how many days will be taken by boy alone? So now, beta, let work completed by man in X days. Okay, what I have considered, we let the whole work is completed by the man in X days. Okay, so therefore beta, 1 day's work, 1 day's work is equal to 1 upon X. Simple beta. If I complete any work in 5 days, okay, so how much work will I complete in 1 day? Obviously 1 by 5, that is 5th part. Similarly here, whole work is completed in X days, so 1 day work will be 1 upon X. Similarly, 1 day's work of boy is equal to 1 upon y. Let the whole work is completed by the boys in y days. So 1 day work will be 1 upon y. Now according to the question, beta, 1 upon, that is 8 men are here now. So 1 upon x into 8 plus 1 upon y into 12 equal to 1 by 5. Because this is the whole work, obviously in 1 day it will be 1/5. Very simple. So equation becomes now beta 8 upon x plus 12 upon y is equal to 1 upon 5. Clear? Similarly, second equation will become like, okay, so it is 6 upon x, 8 upon y is equal to 1 by 7. Clear beta? So now After solving beta, what we shall get? So this is beta first equation, 8 upon x plus 12 upon y is equal to 1 upon 5. So how we proceed now beta? So this is simple beta, as we did in the last sum. Let beta 1 upon x equal to a, 1 upon y is equal to b. So then equations become 8a plus 12b equal to 1 upon 5, 6a, 8b, 1 upon 7. Now this is the simple equation, as we have solved so many beta. So use here any method. Okay, it is very simple to use the elimination method here. Very simple beta. So you can multiply this equation by 3. So 24a will come. Multiply this equation by 4. So 24a will come. So when we subtract 24 will be cancelled. We shall get the value of b. Okay. So once we get the value of b, so put that value in any one of the equation, you will get the value of a. So in this way, beta, we can solve these kind of statement sums related with the linear equations in two variables. Okay, clear beta, everything? Clear?